The Raptors finally did it. For the past 2 or 3 years, they've been teetering in NBA purgatory. Not good enough to contend and not bad enough to have like a top 5 pick in any upcoming draft. But after trading OG to the Knicks and then I think a week or a week and a half later trading Pascal to the Indiana Pacers, the Raptors have committed to a rebuild and building this team fully around Scottie Barnes for the future. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a Toronto Raptors rebuild for the longest time, but I just never knew when that OG trade was going to drop and then when that Pascal trade was going to drop, and they happened within like a week of each other. Now we can finally do a Scottie Barnes Toronto Raptors rebuild, and it's kind of like a clean slate. It's his team officially. Around him, Toronto's added Bruce Brown, Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett. We're going to try and gauge how good IQ and RJ can be with Scottie Barnes in the starting lineup for the rest of this season and for next season as well. Another interesting thing is this upcoming first round pick for Toronto. I wasn't aware of this, but they don't have their 2024 pick outright. It's top 6 protected, not going to Philadelphia. 2K got that wrong. It's top 6 protected, potentially going to San Antonio. So I didn't know that. I thought the Raptors had their pick, so it kind of made sense for them to gun for like a play-in tournament spot, given that it's a low likelihood of them keeping their pick, because I don't think they'll be bad enough to have like really high odds of being in the top 6. So I think we still should like compete for a playoff spot, because this 24 draft class isn't as strong as the 2025 draft class. So I'd rather have my first round pick in 2025 compared to 2024. So we'll see how we can operate with this. The other thing is that Jakob Poeltl is currently injured for 1 to 2 weeks. Toronto's lacking a lot of size right now. Out of necessity, they have to play Thaddeus Young at the 5. So I'm going to release Garrett Temple, and I'm going to go out and sign Montrezl Harrell to be a third-string center for us. Rotation, IQ, Barrett, Brown. I'm starting Bruce Brown at the 3. I think that's a more natural position for him, and we need him to play up a position given the injury at the 5 to Poeltl. I got Scottie Barnes at the 4 for now, and Boucher at the 5, and then off the bench, Thad Young, Dennis Schroeder, Gary Trent, Jordan Nwora, and Otto Porter. Hopefully we can get into play-in tournament positioning. Alright, I'm going to be a minor seller at this year's trade deadline. Gary Trent's had a really good year shooting the ball from outside at plus 40% from out there. And New York's going to desire some three-point shooting, so we're making another trade with New York, matching contracts with an expiring Evan Fournier, and New York's going to give me their 2025 first-round pick, top 3 protected. Makes sense because New York is looking to contend. So being a minor seller, there's really no chance of us making a push at the play-in tournament. So might as well get a future asset while I can get it. Without Gary Trent here, looks like Otto Porter is returning to the rotation. All right, so we're going to finish the season with 32 wins, 32-50, 12th in the Eastern Conference. I think that places us just outside the top 5, which, I'm happy with because I don't want my pick this draft class. We get Scottie Barnes on all NBA third team, shout out to him. And the man makes all defensive second team, so definitely a career year for Scottie Barnes. Stats from the year, obviously Scottie led the way, followed by the former Knicks, RJ and IQ. We got Chicago and New Orleans in the finals. Oh my. I thought Chicago was one of those teams in NBA purgatory, but evidently so, they are not. DeMar DeRozan finals MVP. How? RIP Thaddeus Young. Moment of truth, honestly. Draft lotto. We're projected at 5. Top 6 protected in real life, but it's going to say top 4 protected, I think, in 2K, or top 5. And it's at 6, so we get the pick. Yeah, I'll bring the screenshot up right now. God damn it. So we don't have our pick next year. I want it to be bad next year so that we could potentially have like a top 3 pick in next year's class. That's unfortunate. Because now I don't have any incentive next season to be bad. That was the plan. Be shitty next season so that we could have a top 3 pick in a loaded draft class. But can't do that anymore. Who do we want? That is the question. And who could fall? I like the idea of getting a center. Donovan Clingan, Alex Sarr. I highly doubt Sarr falls to 6. But these guys will probably be at the top of my class, or top of my big board. Okay, so Stephon Castle goes 1. Portland takes another point guard. Isaiah Collier goes to Washington, so 2 point guards off the board. San Antonio takes Holland. Sarr goes to Charlotte. Tidshon Salon goes to Detroit. So I'm going to get Donovan Clingan, potentially the guy to replace Jakob Poeltl. 74 overall out the gate. He's not going to start right away. He's not ready for that. We'll accept the team option on Bruce, decline it on Fournier. Now this is IQ's restricted free agency, so we got to bring him back. Realistically, if I can sign a power forward to start instead of having to start Scottie Barnes at the 4, because his best position is at the 3. If we can get like a quality power forward, that would be great. I don't know if I can do so while keeping the cap hold on IQ though. So I'm pivoting to the trade market to try and get a power forward to start next to Scottie Barnes. The Kings have 3 playable power forwards currently with Keegan Murray, Vesenkov, and Trey Lyles, and they don't have a backup center currently, so I'm going to try to trade them Boucher for Trey Lyles, but I'll attach a 2nd round pick to sweeten the deal for them. They disagree. I'll give you 2 2nd round picks. They still disagree. Still a trade with the Kings for one of their power forwards, but it's just going to be a 1-for-1 Boucher for Vesenkov straight up. Now Toronto's lottery pick was Grady Dick last season, or last draft out of Kansas, and he didn't really get a lot of playing time for us this season just because he wasn't ready. So we're going to try to sign a mentor for him, and who better to mentor him than Buddy Hield, one of the best shooters in NBA history. IQ got a contract offer from Brooklyn, but we have the rights to match it. Now we just got to sign some 3rd string guys like DeLon Wright. We'll bring back Otto Porter Jr., bring in Kendrick Williams, and our 3rd string center will be Wenyen Gabriel. I'm hoping for progression for IQ, RJ, and Scottie, and we get it from everybody I just said, except for IQ. We get +2 progression for Bruce Brown though. RJ goes up 2, Scottie goes up 2, he's now an 88 overall. Grady Dick goes up by 2, but only to a 72 overall. So yeah, we have him being mentored by Buddy Hield. Jakob Poeltl will mentor Donovan Clingan. And this is going to be the year 2 rotation. IQ, RJ, Scottie, Vesenkov, and Poeltl. Off the bench, Bruce Brown, Dennis Schroeder, Buddy Hield, Clingan, and Kendrick Williams. Most likely Grady Dick will be the first guy in case of injury. Okay, so Kendrick Williams got injured. I brought Grady Dick in, and the man proceeded to shoot 20% from the field. Okay, so we're at the new year, 15-19, 11th in the Eastern Conference. RJ Barrett is actually our leading scorer at damn near 28 games, 4 boards, 3 assists, 53 from the field, 39 from 3. He's followed by Scottie Barnes, 19 a game, 8 boards, only 4 assists. I thought that total would be a bit higher. I might have to raise his kick to open man tendency because we want him to be that point forward for us. Clingan, rookie year, 7.5, 6 boards, a block and a half, and minimal playing time. He's averaging 3 blocks per 36, but he just cannot score from the field for some reason. Jakob Poeltl also is shooting 44.5% from 3, so both of my centers are shooting sub 50% from the field while not taking any threes. What is going on? Vesenkov is shooting 31% from the field. Okay, offensively we're pretty bad, 21st in the league. Defensively, we're also pretty bad, bottom 3rd in defensive rating. So, I mean, I don't really think there's a trade I can make, honestly. It doesn't really make sense to make a fully invested win now move. I kind of just have to bite the bullet with this team and lose our lottery pick, honestly. It looks like it's going to be in the top 8, and we're just not going to have it in a draft class that is loaded. So, unfortunate, but got to deal with the cards that you're dealt. Okay, so I gave Grady Dick some playing time while IQ was injured. He was shooting 20% before this playing time, and he's now shooting 39% from the field, 10% from 3. Improvement, I guess. Yeah, get him out of here. Okay, we're at the trade deadline, 21-30. I don't really know what to do here. I mean, obviously we're not going to make a playoff run. I mean, I feel like our team should be talented enough to make a playoff run though. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna hope for some addition by subtraction. Jakob Pertl hasn't really played well for us this season, and relations, it says he's frustrated. So we're just gonna cash out on his 80 overall value. Grizzlies are obviously going to be looking to contend with their core of Ja, Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. This is an overall upgrade going from Steven Adams to Jakob Pertl, and we're able to get a first-round pick out of it, top 3 protected in this upcoming draft. So just another asset that we can take on. And honestly, we're going to move Donovan Clingan to the full-time starting position. So might as well just accelerate his development as much as possible. And we'll play Steven Adams as our 5th man off the bench, and he'll be the new mentor for Donovan Clingan. And you know what? I guess you can say this season was an improvement for us. Last year we had 50 losses, this year only 46, and I think we made the play-in tournament. And Scottie Barnes makes yet another All-NBA 3rd team. You do get an All-Rookie 2nd team member in Donovan Clingan. Taking on Charlotte in the first leg of the play-in tournament, Scottie Barnes ended the year dropping 20, 8.5 and 5, followed by RJ, IQ, Bruce Brown, Buddy Hield, Donovan Clingan. We got to get that 43% from the field up. I got him in inside scoring and training individually, so hopefully he can get better there. And Grady Dick actually got his field goal percentage above 40%. But okay, play-in tournament time. Taking on Charlotte, they obviously got LaMelo, Brandon Miller. Pascal Siakam is now a Charlotte Hornet, so his Indiana stint didn't last too long. It's a pretty damn good 10 seed, or rather 9 seed. If we were able to sneak into the playoffs, this season would definitely be a success. It's back and forth. I might hop into this. Man, minute 30, 101 to 101. It's time to hop in. Hall of Fame as always, and we have the ball. Scottie Barnes is playing the 5. You know, he can play every position on the court, so, you know, that's not too crazy. Good backdoor cut. He's got the speed advantage, and I have the vision. IQ apparently has A+ perimeter defense? Huh. I know he's improved as a defender since his first year, but A+ is kind of wild. We still got IQ defending LaMelo. I'm tripping. But IQ is defending the hell out of LaMelo. He can't do anything. Force him to pick up. Good block, Clingan. And they're intentionally fouling. So you win game 1 or leg 1 of the play-in tournament, but job's not done. The Knicks, oh my goodness, so much deja vu. We played against Pascal and Jordan Nwora against Charlotte, and now we're playing against New York. Do they still have OG? They still have OG. So here we go. To make it into the playoffs, the official playoffs, out of the play-in tournament. It's a close game. Very close game, back and forth, but we're kind of pulling away in the 4th. And this is going to be a W of a season because we made the playoffs. 29 from Quickly on his former team. 25, 10, and 7 for Scottie. 25 from RJ. 9 to 12 shooting as well. Donovan Clingan 3 blocks. And we're in the playoffs. Nice. Okay, so I can actually walk away from this season and say that it was a W, and I'm happy with what we were able to get out of it. We're hardly going to get swept, but I'm fine with the playoff experience. For guys like Scottie Barnes, we take game 1. Bruised hit for Bruce Brown. He can play through it. Do we have a potential 1-8 upset? Nah, but we did get 2 games out of it, though. On the 1 seed. That's impressive. The Grizzlies are in the finals, so we're just going to get the number 29 pick. Actually, nope. Number 30 pick as they win the finals. Ja, finals MVP. Alright, so this season was a step in the right direction. Let's try to build off that momentum. League expansion. Add 1 new team to the league. Fuck it, why not? So San Antonio is getting our pick at 16. We're getting the Knicks pick at 13 for the Evan Fournier trade. Expansion draft. We need to release at least 1 guy. We'll let Vesenkov walk because this man was shooting 30% from the field. What the fuck? Bro, they're walking out of this with Desmond Bane, Jeremy Grant, and Jaden McDaniels, Zach LaVine. Oh yeah, this is a playoff team next year. So we actually have a lottery pick here at 13. Best player available appears to be VJ Edgecombe. And yeah, we're going to take him. And then last pick of the first round, we'll use on Asa Noel. What the? The Pelicans fumbled the bag. They did not take Cooper Flag #1. Instead, they take Floyd Bedunga. This could be a Greg Oden, Kevin Durant situation. So we got a 77 overall at the 13th pick. Hell yeah. Austin Newell's a 70. Whatever, we'll sign him. He has time to progress. We're going to decline the team option on Bezenkov. Obviously, this was not a good trade from me. But we kept the option on Grady Dick, though, because we still believe in him. This is the restricted free agency year for Scottie. He's going to get whatever it takes to bring him back to Toronto. And the only other free agent we have is Steven Adams. I don't mind bringing him back. Oh, we have a lot of salary cap. What the hell? Oh, because we offloaded Jakob Poeltl's $20 million per year. I really got to prioritize forward depth here. Pascal Siakam reunion? Nah, that's unrealistic. You know what? I'll sign Naz Reid. Add some size. And I still have a lot of cap room. Holy shit. We'll give him a 2+1. 18 mil per year. Scottie still has no offers, so we're chilling there. Oh, he has 17. But I'll be able to match whichever one he prefers out of Minnesota and Washington. 3-year, 141 with the player option, obviously matching that. We need a backup point guard, and that'll be Jose Alvarado on $4.5 million per year. He accepts that W, and then let's try Chuma Okeke. He wants a bit of money. We'll do a 1+1 for Chuma. And then we'll bring in former Atlanta Falcon great Matt Ryan. Chris Boucher reunion. Bring in Cedi Osman, I guess. And I might have to get a third string point guard sometime in the future. But for right now, we're chilling. Scottie's up 2, RJ's up 2. Klingon went up 4. W progression from him. Grady is now a 75 overall. He still can't shoot the 3. But he could be like a lethal mid-range scorer, I guess. Year 3 rotation, IQ, RJ, Scottie, Naz Reid now as our starting 4. We got a lot of size in our front court now. With Donovan Klingon down low at the 5. Off the bench is going to be our number 13 pick, VJ Edgecombe, who's a 78 overall out the gate. Hoping for big things from him. GTA, Chuma Okeke. I'm going to give Grady Dick a chance to start the season as our 9th man in our rotation instead of Buddy Hield and see how he operates. And then Boucher is our backup big off the bench. Now, if Grady Dick can play well, then that means I can parlay Buddy Hield into maybe a better forward off the bench, like an upgrade over Chuma Okeke, or even a better center off the bench. Alright, so we're now up to 3.5 star for the balanced system. Still need Klingon to progress into it, still need Naz Reid to progress into it. It could get to 4 stars by the end of the year. Okay, 3 games in and Naz Reid has a collapsed lung. Can't play through that, obviously. And we literally started 3-0, so I wanted to ride that momentum with this new starting 5. But obviously, hey, we don't need Naz Reid right now. We're still getting wins. 5-1, 5-2, 6-2 through the first 3 weeks. Love to see that. Scottie Barnes is hooping. IQ hooping. RJ hooping. VJ Edgecombe, rookie off the bench, 14 a game, 42 from 3. We got a marksman. Grady. Ooh! Oh, man. Oh, no. We're in a good position right now. 10 a game, 55 from the field, 40 from 3. He's figured it out. Oh, Lord. What is... Bro, you're 7'2", and you don't take threes, yet you're shooting below 40% from the field? How? Okay, I lowered his shooting from the post tendency, and yeah, that was really the only thing. Like, maybe he's just not a true back to the basket big, and he's taking too many of those shot attempts. So I lowered that tendency. Hopefully that can improve his efficiency, though. Yeah, we're in a good standing right now. We're first in offense, and defense is middle of the pack. So I guess let the offense carry us for now. Oh, no, not what we needed at all. Scottie Barnes is going to be out for a month at least. 18-23, 10th in the conference. We need to make a move somehow. Offensively, we're still fine. Top 10 in rating. Defensively, that's where things change. Yeah, bottom 3rd defensively. Don't really know what the problem is. Maybe we need more size instead of playing Chuma Okeke at the 4, who also has been just dreadful for me offensively. Okay, I'm going to try something. Before I make a trade, I'm going to give Asa Newell some minutes because I like his ratings. Offensively, not the best, but B inside defense, B perimeter defense. He's 6'9", room to grow. Let me just give him some minutes before I make a gung-ho trade. So we're going to take away Chuma Okeke's minutes, and we're going to give 12 of them to Asa Newell. Still, we find ourselves below 500, 24 and 28, 8th in the conference ranking at the trade deadline. And honestly, in that time, Asa Newell has not been playing horribly. A decent efficiency, way better efficiency than Chuma Okeke. So I could get Jusuf Nurkic, who's on an expiring contract, and I'd only have to give up Buddy Hield, Chuma Okeke, and Chris Boucher. And just to make it more realistic, I'll give them a 2030 second. I'll give them 2 second-round picks, 2029 and 2030. Hell yeah! Welcome to the team, Jusuf Nurkic. So we probably now have one of the best backup centers in the entire league. Same starting 5, but off the bench we now have Edgecombe, Nurkic, Alvarado, Grady Dick, and Asa Newell. That definitely should make us a better team. So we're at the extension deadline, and Jusuf Nurkic is eligible for an extension. He only wants $10 million per year. We're going to lowball him a bit at $9 million per year, but we're going to lessen the length. We'll do 9.5 for him, 2 more years. And March was definitely our month, as at the end of March we are 40 and 37. I think we went from below 500 by 3 games to above it by 3 games in the span of that month. And it's guaranteed that we're going to finish the season above 500 at 43 and 39, 7th in the Eastern Conference. Canadian Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is MVP, and we get VJ Edgecombe on all-rookie first team. You love to see that. Okay, so 7th seed, that means we're in the play-in tournament to face Brooklyn in the first round. Our offense finished out 3rd in rating. Goodness, we have one of the best offenses in the entire league, and our defense just above bottom 3rd. So I guess that's an improvement. I don't know. I forgot where it was before the Nurkic trade. But hey, 7th in the Eastern Conference. We just got to win 1 game, guys. Just 1 game. Scotty Barnes obviously led the way, followed by RJ and quickly. VJ Edgecombe was our 4th leading scorer. That efficiency for a rookie, man, is something to marvel at. He's definitely going to be a part of our long-term plans going forward. Naz Reid's efficiency got better as the season went on. Grady Dick, solid 3rd year. Klingon almost got to 50% from the field. I told him to stop taking shots from the post as much as he was, and he almost got to 50% from the field. That rebounding and rim protection presence is there, of course, for him. Nurkic shot 30. What's up with me and getting centers that cannot score at all? Like 37% from the field as a 7-foot, 290-pound man. Are you serious? Asa Newell had a pretty good rookie year as well. He shot 44% from 3. We're going to go down to a 9-man rotation. And yeah, we're going to take Asa Newell's minutes. Good shit for a rookie. You're just not ready for prime time just yet. Brooklyn, another NBA purgatory team in 2024. But who do you guys have in 2026? Jalen Green is running the points. Interesting decision. Mikal Bridges is still there. Bruce Brown revenge game. Nick Claxton and Clowney are still there for them down low. Simcast this one. Horrible first quarter. Kind of made up for it in the second and the third. Okay. Just took a minute to get accustomed to the bright lights, and we move on to the playoffs. We're facing Washington in the first round. Interesting. Okay, so their rebuild has been going well, obviously. Oh, they got Cade. Got Cade and Melton in the backcourt. Still got Denny and Kuzma at the forwards and Gafford down low. I think our team is better, though. They're a 2 seed, really? Oh. Apologies, I was not familiar with your game. They're going to sweep us. Oh, man, humbled. I have been humbled. I was not expecting that. Hey, man, I shouldn't have disrespected that Wizards team. They made it to the conference finals. We got Cavs Thunder in the finals. The Cavs win. Mobley finals MVP. Okay, so we were the 7th seed this year. We were the 8th seed last year, so steady improvement, I guess, but I just want to take that next official big step, man. I feel like we should be at least the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference with the amount of talent that we have on hand. We have our pick at 20. Yeah, it might be possible that Darko was that good developmental coach for us, but We need somebody to take us to the next level, and that is going to be Adrian Griffin. Wasn't he an assistant in Toronto before anyway? At 20, we're going to walk out of here with this gentleman. And second round pick, we'll take Sir Muhammad. It's a W name. Homie is a 73 overall. Sir Muhammad, of course, 69 overall, man. He's a man of culture. Okay, so we need backup forwards and a third string point guard. Our backup forward is going to be Jalen Smith on a 2-year contract. So I guess we'll sign Jayshawn Tate on the minimum. And our third string point will be Ty Jerome. Okay, big progression from Edgecombe up 4. Klingon went up 3. Barrett's even going up 1. Grady Dick went up 2. Okay, rotation for year 4 of the rebuild. Same starting 5 as last season. Off the bench is Edgecombe, Nurkic, Grady, Jose Alvarado, and Jalen Smith. I did not realize that Jose Alvarado regressed like 4 overalls, so now our backup point guard production is going to be minimized. Might have to prioritize an upgrade there at the trade deadline, but we'll see how this team does out the gate. The city homie is going to be in the G League for the first season. System proficiency is now up to 4-star for balance. So new coach, new season. Let's get it cracking. Okay, January 15th has come. We just beat Philly 133 to 122. 5th in the conference. Goodness, look at that profit. $67 million. All right. The owner is ecstatic with the job I'm doing based off of that. But I'm happy with the 27 and 18, 5th in the conference. Scottie Barnes leading the way as always, followed by RJ. Edgecombe is now our third leading scorer. 16 a game, 51 from the field, 36 from 3. That 3 ball is going to come around. IQ still doing his thing, good efficiency. Naz Reid, efficiency better than last year. Klingon, 48% from the field, 9 and 9, 1.7 blocks. Grady Dick, efficiency kind of in line with last year. I mean, he still can't shoot the 3. I might just tell him to only shoot middies exclusively. Offense, top 10. Defense, almost top 10. Okay, let's peruse through team intel. 60 million is insane. Okay. Lakers are selling 12 and 32. They have a 33-year-old AD. He's not untouchable. This could be a big risk because he's making 59 million. I got to match that somehow. It would literally have to include RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett and Naz Reid for AD. That makes the money match up. Obviously, I'll have to attach some first round picks. 2029, 2027, 2031. 3 first round picks, RJ Barrett and Naz Reid for Anthony Davis to be my starting power forward. Okay. That was a home run hit. Home run swing at least. We'll see if it's actually a home run. So I was making that trade. Obviously, we lost RJ, but I'm thinking VJ Edgecombe can slot right into that starting shooting guard position in place of RJ. I'm not done. We still got to make another trade, but I think we have some time until the trade deadline, so I want to see how this team operates as currently constructed. Okay, we're at the trade deadline, up to 32 and 21, 4th in the conference. All right, so look, Milwaukee is literally one of the worst teams in the entire league at 15 and 33, and they have this man, Jaden Hardy, certified bucket getter, averaging 20 a game on the year. It's all right. How about that? Not even a counteroffer. I don't have a lot of draft capital anymore. Oh, man. So I might pivot to somebody else. I had a backup plan. Cole Anthony, contract in return. Yeah, Kai Jones, sure. Oh, they don't really value City like that. They have a counteroffer. They want Jayshawn Tate in the 2nd round pick. And they want me to take on Drew Eubanks. All right, W counteroffer, Cole Anthony, welcome. He's going to be like our 6th man off the bench. Okay, this is the trade right here. Ty Jerome and Kai Jones for Dorian Finney-Smith from Boston. I guess they still think Kai Jones has some type of untapped potential. I mean, if you look at his mixtapes, then I guess anybody could be convinced. But Boston is a bad team as well. We're going to take Dorian Finney-Smith from them. And now we can make a final rotation at full health. IQ, VJ, Scottie, AD, and Klingon off the bench. Cole Anthony, Grady Dick, Jalen Smith, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Grand Theft Alvarado. And now we're good to go. At the contract extension deadline, Quickly is willing to extend at around 20 million. We're gonna give it to him at a full. We're gonna front load it actually, starting at 22 over the next 3 years, 21 and a half actually. Okay, 50 wins is possible. If we get 50 wins, I'll be ecstatic. It's looking like it's gonna happen. 50 and 27, third in the conference currently. We're gonna end the season 55 and 27. Hell of a March, hell of a April. Scottie Barnes, All-NBA second team. We have an All-Defensive second team representative in the new acquisition, Anthony Davis. And we got the 2 seed, baby. Best record, best standing of the rebuild thus far. Scottie obviously led the way, 23, 8 and 6. Efficient as hell, 54 from the field, 43 from 3. Edgecombe was our second leading scorer, stepping into the role of the starting 2 guard. 18 a game, 6 boards, 50 from the field, 37 from 3. AD, no longer really need him to be that second scoring option. We just need him to be a beast defensively alongside Clingan down low. 17 a game, 9 boards, 2 blocks quickly, 15 and a half and 5. Cole Anthony off the bench, 12 a game. Grady Dick, 9 a game, 47% from the field, career high. 32.5% from 3, career high. 9 a game, career high. Career year for Grady. Clingan, 9 a game, 9 boards, career high in blocks. Oh man, I like this team all around. I think we're primed to make a deep postseason run. Who are we facing in the first round? Philly. They got Joel still. They got J-Dub at the 3, and they got Tyrese still at the point. So a nice little big 3, hence why we're the 2 seed and they're the 7 seed. Okay, we win in 5 to face Cleveland in the second round. Normally they have a juggernaut because they have Darius, Donovan, Evan, and Jarrett. And they still got Okoro at the 3. So same exact team. This is a tough 3 seed, not gonna lie to you. Okay, we got home court advantage. Let's defend it. Let's defend the 6. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. We can't drop both at home, and we do just that. Oh man, oh man. Oh, embarrassing. 55 wins for what? I mean, they're in the finals. I think they're the defending champions as well, but they lose to San Antonio. Damn it. I gotta go into year 5, man. I gotta at least make the conference finals. Goodness. I really think with a full season of camaraderie and togetherness, bringing everybody back, this team can make a deep run and get the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Okay, only a significant free agent of our own is Grady Dick, but okay, 25 million. Are you serious, my guy?
That nigga's tripping.
Really, I just gotta bring in a backup point guard. And you know what? Let's give Killian Hayes a second chance somewhere. Killian, welcome to Toronto. And yeah, we're just gonna get Grady on the qualifying offer of 10.93 million. 80 goes down only by 1 though, that's fine. Clingan goes up by 4, VJ goes up 1, Grady actually went up 4. This though will be 100% the last year of the rebuild, and this will be the lineup for it. Starting 5 exactly the same off the bench: Cole, Grady, Jalen, Killian, and we're going to give Asa Newell the 10th man minutes instead of Dorian Finney-Smith because of the upside that I believe Noel has. Year 5, last year, let's make it a good one. Oh man, I told y'all this team had the potential. 39 and 12 going into February, 100% team chemistry, first in power ranking, first in conference. The success is there at the opportunity cost of our profit, because we used to be a plus $72 million profit team or something like that, and now we're in the red by 130 million. Team owner now hates me, but hey, that's the price of success. 39 and 12 at the trade deadline. Quick peek at the stats. Oh man, VJ has ascended. 20 a game for VJ, leading scorer. Efficiency, 52 from the field, 38 from 3, 90 from the line. Scottie, 19, 7, and 7. We'll say 7.5 and 7.5. 52, 44.5. Splits, 80, 15 a game, 7 boards. Clingan, holy shit. Career year, 15 a game, 11 boards, 2 blocks, 58 from the field. He finally figured it out on the offensive end. Grady Dick, career year, 10.5 a game, 47 from the field, 37.6% from 3. Gotta pay attention to Asa Newell though. 7 a game, 49 from the field, 40 from 3. Look at his rating development. A+ 3-point scoring, A- perimeter defense, B+ post defense, A rebounding. I knew we had a diamond in the rough here. Offensive rating, 2nd. Defensive rating, what was that? 3, 4, 5, sixth in defensive rating, first in differential. Ain't broke, don't fix it. Moving past the trade deadline, we are good. 60 wins, and we're not even in April. Everybody just stay healthy. 2 more games. We lose them both. We actually end the season on a 3-game losing streak, but 62 wins, 62-20. Coach of the year, Adrian Griffin. Executive of the year, Jessica Vincent. Good job, girl. All NBA 13 for Scottie Barnes. We got the 1 seed. Quick refresher on the stats. Pretty healthy on the year, honestly. Round 1, Detroit. I think we played them before. No, we played Cade before, but he was on Washington at that time. They got Brunson now. Asar's in 89. Duran's in 87. Still got Ivy. It's a nice little 8 seed. Doesn't scare me though at all. We sweep them. Miami in the second round. Proctor, Hero, Jaime, Jovic, and Bam. Okay, cool little 5 seed. Do they strike fear in my heart? Not at all. We sweep them. All right, this is what we wanted. Revenge on Cleveland. They swept us in the second round of the playoffs last year. Same team, just swap Okoro for Nazir Little. That is a downgrade. Am I confident enough to simulate the round? No. Take it game by game. There's game 1. They take game 2. So we lost home court. Okay, we gotta get game 3, guys, please. Okay. Or not game 3, game 4. Scottie Barnes can play through this. Okay, we're fine. Defend the 6. Drake's in attendance. Justin Bieber's there. Who else is a prominent Canadian? I'm drawing a blank right now, but we blow them out in game 5. Hell yeah. Now let's win this in game 6. Let's not even come back. Okay. Okay. I feel satisfied. We actually got to the finals in the rebuild. Facing OKC. Shea. So Shea is facing... Is he from Toronto? I know he's Canadian. I don't know if he's from Toronto or not. But OKC versus Toronto. VJ was the finals MVP. They still got Shea, obviously. They drafted Dylan Harper. They got Cooper Flag. I forgot. Oh, man. They lucked out with Cooper Flag, man. They still got Chet. That's a good team. They're the 3 seed, so they shouldn't even be here. We're the 1 seed, 60+ wins. We deserve to be here. We're the better overall team. And saying that we lose game 1, tie it at 1-1. Going to OKC, we still won. Let's go up 3-1. Okay, they tie it. Another pivotal game 5. Tied at 2. Home court advantage again. Winning the 6. Drake is here. Nav is here too. Alright, we're chilling, right? Yeah. We're chilling. Up 3-2. This is for all the marbles, baby. This will make the AD trade worth it. In which I gave up RJ Barrett and like 3 first-round picks. But if it ends up giving us a championship, then of course it's worth it. And it does just that. Let's go. Whew. It only took me 5 years. Shout out IQ, shout out Grady, AD, VJ, and of course, franchise player Scottie Barnes, man. 2K is so stupid, man. They always have one player from the opposing team celebrating with us. I don't get it. There we go, Scottie Barnes, finals MVP. We stuck with him, we gave him the keys to the franchise, we built the team around him, and it paid dividends.